you have made a habit out of making the wrong choices when it comes to food and eating habit. And you have gotten to a place where you believe it doesn't matter. It does matter. It always matters all the time. And that is extreme. But I had my goals.
Let's go eat.
Me and 2-time Mr. Olympia. So now I have to buy.
Good old chicken again.
How do they go about getting big? Well, you gotta eat big to get big.
You know, I'm intense about my habits, and they're very deeply inside of me because I've been persistent about practicing them. A lot of people think that I never had a problem or I never have any temptation for other stuff. I do, but I look at the choices I have before me, like when it comes to food.
Now we ready to go to the gym. Lift some weights. Food is gone.
And I ask myself, what price am I going to pay? When I do indulge or have indulged, I don't like the price that I pay. You know, if you want me to work efficiently and you want me to have energy and you want me to be on my game, you want me to be aware and wide open to what I'm doing and my attention, then you've got to feed me good fuel. That's your body saying that.
The most important thing about nutrition is protein, simply because protein is what builds muscle. Point simple.
So when you go there today, instead of like you do every other time, you get to the table and you look around and you see it on everybody else's face. Then you can get that kind of good, healthy food every place. So there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah, buddy. No better than that.
Yeah, buddy!
The last year's Olympia, had my one cheat meal and pretty much jumped right back on the diet. And what I did was dieted for the whole year. I ate at the same time that I do when I'm pre-contest. Ate at the same time in the off season. Pretty much had the same food. Grits for breakfast, second meal chicken, third meal chicken, fourth meal steak, fifth meal was also turkey. And sixth meal was the protein shake.
Here's the kicker for a dude in order to gain weight. Instead of me taking in like 250 grams of carbs a day, I can now go up to about 600, all the way up to about 1,000 grams a day.
Of course it's harder because but I want to be better. And I got to do, as Mr. Olympia, I got to do what it takes to get better. That was my motivation right there.
One is not enough for a big guy like me.
About 287 pounds. No room for weakness. When you're number one, you want to stay number one. You got to do what it takes to stay and be number one. And those are the things that I do.
Yeah, buddy!
and you got to eat a good food. And if you don't eat a fair amount of good food, you're not going to get big.